Walking with the Good Shepherd, a transformative journey through Scriptures. In the vast landscape of Scriptures, we embark on an extraordinary spiritual journey, guided by the Good Shepherd. This title, Walking with the Good Shepherd, invites us to immerse ourselves in the sacred pages, exploring the depths of Isaiah, the hopeful echoes of Psalm 22, and the miraculous feast of the loaves and fishes according to the Gospel of Matthew. As we traverse this sacred path, we encounter not only ancient stories, but a living narrative unfolding in the heart of each reader. Isaiah, visions of a radiant future. Let's commence our journey in the ancient book of Isaiah, a prophet whose visions shine like stars in the night of uncertainty. Imagine a majestic mountain where nations converge not for battle, but for a celestial feast. Isaiah invites us to visualize a world where peace and justice flow like endless rivers. It's a reminder that our visions and hopes can transcend the limitations of the present, leading us to the promise of a transformed tomorrow. Isaiah, as a spiritual guide, urges us to envision the destruction of swords transformed into plowshares, symbolism that goes beyond war narratives to embrace the possibility of a future where creativity and construction surpass destruction. Psalm 22, in the footsteps of the Good Shepherd. We move forward on our path, accompanied by the resonating Psalm 22, known as the Shepherd's Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Words that echo like gentle melodies, inviting us to a place of rest and fullness. We immerse ourselves in green pastures and venture into valleys of shadow, trusting in the constant presence of the Good Shepherd. The psalmist connects us with the human experience, confronting darkness and fear with the certainty that we are not alone. The image of a banquet prepared in the midst of adversity prompts reflection on divine generosity, even in the toughest times. Thus, Psalm 22 invites us to contemplate trust in the shepherd who not only guides us, but also abundantly nourishes us. Matthew's Gospel, on the shores of incarnate compassion. Our journey now takes us to the Gospel of Matthew, where we encounter Jesus, the incarnate Good Shepherd, on the shores of the Sea of Galilee. The crowd gathers, bringing not only their bodies, but their pains, illnesses, and hopes. Jesus sits on the mountain, a gesture symbolizing not only authority, but also closeness. Here, on this stage, we witness the Good Shepherd deeply caring for his sheep. I have compassion for these people. They have already been with me 3 days and have nothing to eat. These words of Jesus reveal not only his compassion, but also his desire to meet the most basic needs of those seeking him. We immerse ourselves in the very heart of incarnate compassion, where words of relief become tangible acts of healing and nourishment. The miracle of the loaves and fishes, when the little becomes abundance. We approach the climax of our spiritual journey, the miracle of the loaves and fishes. In an apparently desolate setting, the disciples present 7 loaves and a few fish, a gesture infused with humility. Apparent scarcity meets divine abundance as Jesus takes what is offered, gives thanks, and breaks the bread. This simple act triggers a cascade of generosity, where the little multiplies extraordinarily. The miracle of the loaves and fishes not only satisfies the physical hunger of the crowd, but also reveals the generous heart of the Good Shepherd. The 7 baskets full that remain after everyone has eaten are a tangible testimony that in the hands of the Good Shepherd, the insufficient becomes more than enough. This miracle prompts reflection on the transformative capacity of generosity and divine provision amid our limitations. Deep reflection, interweaving spiritual threads in our own journey. In our exploration of walking with the Good Shepherd, we have not only revisited ancient scrolls, but have been participants in a spiritual journey that transcends time. Isaiah, Psalm 22, and the miracle of the loaves and fishes intertwine in a rich narrative of hope, trust, and divine generosity. Isaiah challenges us to visualize a transformed future. Psalm 22 offers us refuge in the shadows, trusting in the guidance of the Good Shepherd. Matthew's Gospel takes us to shores where compassion becomes tangible, and the miracle of the loaves and fishes immerses us in abundance flowing from the hands of the Good Shepherd. So how do we interweave these spiritual threads in our own journey? How do we resonate with visions of a radiant future, trust in the shadow of the Good Shepherd in our own trials, and immerse ourselves in incarnate compassion in our daily interactions? Walking with the Good Shepherd is not just a pilgrimage through ancient scrolls, but an invitation to live these truths in our everyday reality. Generosity, compassion, and trust are threads we weave into the fabric of our own lives. Just as the Good Shepherd walked among the crowd, healing, nourishing, and guiding, we too are called to carry that same light amid our circumstances. As we conclude our deep reflection, we carry with us the image of the Good Shepherd walking beside us in green pastures and in dark valleys, guiding us toward the fullness of life. Walking with the Good Shepherd is not just a phrase. It is an invitation to an ongoing journey of trust, generosity, and connection with the divine in every step of our daily walk. May this spiritual journey not only resonate in our minds, but reflect in our actions and relationships, transforming our being and extending the light of the Good Shepherd to those around us.